Good morning, everybody. Good morning. There you go. Good morning. Let me start I'm Tom Stork, by the way, with the Florida Aquarium. I want to welcome all of you here today. This is a historic moment for us, and I'm very proud to stand here, and all of us at the aquarium are proud to stand here today. And we thank you for your support over 17 years. That support allows us to be here today, that we've gotten over 17 years to grow this aquarium. Let me first, I know we have several elected officials here, and I would just like for them to raise their hands, stand up, say hello. Let's welcome our elected officials here today, please. Yeah. I would also like to thank, as we start this project, it's our dream, it's our vision, and I want to thank Gould Evans and Cutler and Associates and Ron Ford. They're the team that are helping us bring this vision to life, and I hope you saw it as you walked in this morning, the first piece of it out there. The aquarium opened in 1995, and if some of you read the editorial in last Sunday's paper about, I'm not going to say it again, about what the Channel District was like 17 years ago, but it was a bunch of dilapidated warehouses, and we were kind of the cornerstone of this project called Channelside, and we're very proud of that. And I want you to look at the pictures around us today of what it looked like 17 years ago, really 18 years ago when this project was being built. We're proud of the fact that we were the cornerstone. We're proud of the fact that we've been able to continue to grow the importance of this aquarium over the years, and even in a tough economy that we're going through now, we're able to do this. And I think it's a commitment that people now believe the aquarium is the asset that we all wanted it to be 17 years ago. This is a $15 million campaign to build Rising Tides, and I'm very proud to tell you that we've raised over $8 million. Now that's done in just about a year and a half. So, you know, 8 million, over 8 million raised. Somebody answer their phone, please. 8 million raised, and we've still got a ways to go, but we're going to get it done, and we're going to get this expansion done. This first phase really sets the tone for where we're going with the rest of the expansion. This first phase is the West Wing, and that'll give us a new entry into the aquarium, which will set us up for the next phase of the expansion. It will also give us a new meeting facility that'll be on the front of the building, and it'll give us the Mike and Lori Echeverria, the Family Foundation Ray Touch Tank, which is going to be up on the second floor as well. Overall, this expansion is a 35,000 square foot new facility expansion to the Florida Aquarium. We're also renovating 10,000 square feet internally in the building. So it's a major piece of who we are and where we're going in the future. The other pieces to it, the Carol and Barney Barnett Learning Center. This will be a 5-classroom learning center. And I'm going to talk, why are we doing this? Because we need to. We educate over 100,000 school kids a year, and that's because we don't have more room. If we had more room, we could be educating more kids. And so Carol and Barney Barnett have helped us, and we're going to build an education center, a state-of-the-art education center, where we will be able to teach about the environment, to teach about our world, to teach about our waters to our kids. We're building a new exhibit hall so that we can bring in traveling exhibits every year to 18 months. That helps drive attendance. And then finally, we're building an event facility to fill the needs that we are asked for almost on a daily basis. People who want to do large events in downtown on the water, we're building an event center. Now, people have said, why are you doing this? And I do need to mention, I'm sorry, Mosaic is the sponsor of our event center, the Mosaic Center, and God bless Mosaic. Doug Montgomery is our chairman. And Mosaic brings the salt water in these tanks. I think a lot of you know that, but you know, God bless Mosaic for everything they do for us. People have said, why are you doing this? What is the intent of this expansion? The intent of this expansion, and any expansion we do at this aquarium, is to fulfill our mission. And our mission is to educate kids and to teach about the environment and to do the coral research and the coral work that we do. We have been a vital part of the revitalization of the Channel District, and we will continue to be that as we move into the future. We're proud of that role because every time we do something here, it helps us grow the mission. So that's why we're here today, and I thank you all. And I thank you all for your support over the years. As I said at the beginning, I'm very proud to be here today. I'm proud of the team at the aquarium. I'm proud of the board of directors, and I'm proud of the support that we've gotten here. I want to bring up a gentleman who has been extremely supportive of this aquarium for over 17 years, our mayor, Mayor Bob Buckhorn. God bless you, Bob.
Do you want me to tell them what you really said? What Tom really said in Baltimore was he remembers a time when there were nothing in Channelside but a bunch of warehouses and 2 hookers. I had to remind him very quickly the hookers are voters too. So it's good to be here, Tom, and thank you for your leadership. I couldn't be more excited. I was here in the beginning when this was just a piece of dirt. And a group of folks got together, Tom Hall being one of them, and had a vision for what this could be. And it was not an easy birth, I can tell you. I was there through those discussions, through the financing, and it was a painful birth, but they persevered. And for a long time, there was nothing here but the aquarium. And I think what we have seen is not only the rising tide that will float this campaign, but a rising tide that is floating Tampa. I will tell you in no uncertain terms, Tampa has its swagger back. This is our turn. And we have over $300 million in projects coming out of the ground right now. So this is a pivotal time for this community, and this aquarium is such a big part of it. You know, when I look at what's taking place here in Channelside with all of the new residential units, I see the leadership of Jeff and Penny Vinnick, who have invigorated the Lightning. There are more things to come. Jeff has been such a great partner for me as mayor and for this community. He is someone who believes in Tampa and demonstrates it every day. And I think about the environment that will exist here from Channelside all the way down to the convention center and possibly across the street, but I won't talk about that. It's exciting. It is really, really exciting. This is a transformative moment for us. Our someday begins today. This is going to be our decade, folks. And I see what's going on, and I feel the energy, and I feel the electricity, and I know you do as well. We come out of a tough recession. We all get it. But our future is much brighter. And Tom, thank you for the leadership that you have provided to the donors that have made this possible, Mike and Lori, and to Carol and Barney, and to all of you that have participated in this. Thank you for believing in this aquarium. Thank you for believing in the mission. But most importantly, thank you for believing in Tampa. It's our turn. Thanks, everybody.
Don't you love this guy? I love this guy. I really do. I want to thank Jeff and Penny Vinnick, too. They've contributed to this campaign, and I do appreciate that help. Let me bring up our chairman, Doug Montgomery, and Doug is with Mosaic. And Mosaic has been so important to this aquarium over all the years. And Doug's leadership, he is in his second term now. We couldn't kick him out after 1 year, so he's in his second term as chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Montgomery, please.
Thank you, Tom. Just a little bit about the mission here, and you know, Tom mentions, and all these things we're doing are very strategic in terms of what we're trying to do here at the Florida Aquarium, and we've used terms like ROI, return on investment. But there's something that I want to talk about, which is ROE, return on education. When you see the kids come through this facility and they go, wow, their eyes light up. It's a great, great time to be involved as a leader in the aquarium. When you think about ROE and turn on the environment, the work that's going on behind the scenes is amazing in terms of coral restoration and all the other things going on in terms of driving the science around what goes on in the environment which we all live. So I just want to spend a quick moment and just let you understand exactly what's going on here. We educated our 1 millionth student this last year. We educated our 10,000th teacher this last year. We're showing them the environment. We're giving them the education. We're allowing them the opportunity to explore. And with that comes confidence. Confidence to take action and confidence in trying to drive change in and around us. So It's with those type of things that companies like Mosaic and me personally, I'm on board, and I can't wait to see us grow this aquarium. When they started to turn dirt the other day, I got so excited I sent out an email to all the board members, the foundation members, and the trustees. It's a really exciting time. And again, to all the donors that have stepped up, thank you very much. For all the employees that are really putting the passion behind this organization, thank you. To the 300 volunteers, and that number is growing, who come here and want to make this place better and better, thank you. And this is phase one of multiple phases. We look forward to having more of these events in the future. And when I want to talk about donors, I have to now bring up Tom Hall, who is our Rising Tides campaign chairman. He's an amazing individual. He's been dedicated to this aquarium right from the get-go, and he stepped up again as a major donor to the Rising Tides campaign. And I just want to say thank you, Tom, for your leadership, and the podium is yours.
Thank you all for coming. We've got a great group of media here, great crowd of people. Reminds me, you know, not all publicity over the years has been good, and Tom Stork will remember this. Years ago, we used to have a little touch tank down in the lobby. We still do, but it had little bamboo sharks in it, and little bamboo sharks about this big. And they're harmless little things, and they swim around in a circle, and we would let people, you know, hold their kids up, and they could touch the little shark. And one day, a woman was there with her kid, and for some reason, maybe she had a bracelet on or something, or maybe she tried to grab the shark. For some reason, the shark slid by her and took a little teeny slip, and a little bite. And it was, you know, our first aid people were here, and they said, "My God, let me see that. You know, you're going to be all right." It looked like a paper cut. You know, you could barely see it. And they put mercurochrome on it and Neosporin and Band-Aids, and they said, can we do anything else? Is there anything we can do? No, I'm fine. There's no problem whatsoever. Okay, thank you very much. If there's anything we can do, you call us and let us know. So she went home and called the St. Pete Times. And as some of you know, we're in the crisis business. I get a call from Tom Stork saying, I just want to let you know, we had a woman, the thing that took care of it. There shouldn't be a problem. She went home. She's fine. We offered to do everything. I said, well, that's great. You may follow up. Well, next morning, front page of the Metro section, woman attacked by shark at the Florida aquarium. Stork calls me in a panic. We need to get a crisis plan together. We need to get everybody together. I said, you know, this is not going to be more than a one-day story. This is, you know, pretty much, they can't interview the shark. You know, he's probably going to retire. And she's not going to have a limb fall off. She's in pretty good shape with the Neosporin. Let's just let it go and see how things work out toward the end of the week. I called him Friday morning, and I said, how did things go? We haven't heard anything else. He said, we haven't heard anything else, but our business has been up 35% since that story ran. I said, Stork, get that woman back. You know, when you break ground, as we're doing this morning, people think mostly about the building itself. And what we're doing today involves a lot more than just a building. It represents resources that will put this aquarium at the leading edge of aquarium education programs anywhere in the world. With our new open architecture, distance learning, our important coral research, which is recognized internationally, our far-reaching marine science education programs, we're helping this generation, and we're helping the next generation understand the importance of respecting the environment and respecting the oceans. This will have positive repercussions far beyond Tampa, Florida. When we started this campaign, we knew that this was going to be difficult. We are in a difficult economic time, as you all know, and have been for several years. We knew raising money would not be easy, but we have found incredible support among so many people that we're able to be here today. So many people that recognize what we're doing isn't easy, but it's important. It's vitally important for this community, and it's vitally important for the kids of this community. As the campaign chair, it is my pleasure to recognize some of the folks that have made this happen. This support has been inspirational to all of us. My deep appreciation goes to all of our donors who are listed on the screens, and I'll now thank our leadership donors, who are folks who have pledged or given $100,000 or more. And they are the Mosaic Company, Carol and Barney Barnett, the Sperlino Foundation, an anonymous donor, the Taylor Family Funds, Jeff and Penny Vinnick, who are with us this morning, Mike and Laura Echeverria, who are with us this morning, Gerdau, Tom and Donna Stork, and Jim and Celia Furman. I want you to join me in thanking them in person. You know, without their help, we wouldn't be here. This campaign, by the way, is not over. Just because we're having a groundbreaking, it's not over. Our work is not done. We have another $7 million to raise. But this is a great time to pause, say thank you, celebrate the first phase of this wonderful building, and rededicate ourselves to finishing this campaign successfully. We want to be proud of this aquarium. We want the mayor to be proud of this aquarium. We want the community to be proud of this aquarium. Just as proud as we are this morning, standing here with all these shovels, getting ready to do a groundbreaking. As many of you know, it has not been easy, but it has sure as hell been worth it. Thank you so much for believing in this wonderful place. With that, I'm going to ask Tom Stork to come out and remind you that what's a groundbreaking at an aquarium without divers?
Maybe.
What's a groundbreaking at an aquarium without divers?
There goes the dirt.
All right. We need to get everybody looking towards the camera too for one shot.
They want us to look as silly as possible, but these things always work. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.